Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be something different. I'm going to try this out. It's a deck of panning. So yay, it's like a random. I don't have my dumbass forgot the card at work because I was going to do this, but I'm like I don't have a card, and I'm like, so yeah. So I am using like the spreadsheet that I pulled up from my friend from Horror Post. So yay, that's how I got that. So I use it on my tablet. I had this as thing film, and yeah, and I had to redo it. So yeah, so there's that guy. So let's get started. So we're going to do his my little random card, and thing is I'm going to enter 5 cards. So let's see how well this thing does. So draw 5 cards. Okay. Freaking piece of crap. And then here's the 5 I got. Okay, because I know you can use this thing instead of having an own deck of cards. So it shuffles the cards for you, and then it just pops the cards you need. Kind of dorky. Hopefully in my next update I will actually have a thing of cards. But yeah. So we have this guy just in case. So I got the 4 of clubs, which is a powder product. Shit. A queen of diamonds, is picky space, and I had to look up on the thing. I was like, what the hell? And I was trying to scroll through, and I was like, oh, there you are. It's basically you pick a prompt from the that matches your suit, which mine was a diamond, so I have to pick one of. Come on, go over there. Pick one of these guys, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, what the hell's a peach fudge? I guess a peach product. This is why I don't do these things, because I don't like prompts. So I'm just gonna pick a pencil. Why not? Then we got a 9 of spades is my most recent punches. Okay, cool. Then we got 8 of clubs. My favorite color is either like black or pink, so it's gonna be pink because why not? So I have an idea if I'm gonna use for him. Then the next guy is a 9 of hearts, which is a warm tone. So I'm like, okay, cool. So hang on for a second and let's see what I can find. Okay, so let's get dirty. Okay. So for 4 of clubs, it's a powder product, and I decided to do with my Morphe palette. This is the 35R palette, and I'm like, why in the hell did I buy this? This is one of those things I'm like, I like Morphe and all, and I love I like the 35O palettes, but I'm like, dude, yeah. But sometimes they do repeat a lot. I'm like, this is worse. Sometimes it's bad as Natasha and Nona, but hey, I want to do repeats, I'll do Morphe. But yeah. So here's that. So my goal for this guy is, of course, not finish it. I don't do these little prompty thingies because I don't set number goals because I don't feel like marketing every single time I do that type of thing. And my goal is basically use shit up. So I'm usually going to hit my goals for these things are going to be using I'm going to try to either hit pan or do unless it absolutely says it what I have to do or finish. So of course I don't want to finish this dude. So it's going to be hit one pan on an eyeshadow. Shouldn't be too hard, right? The pans on these are decently sized. The shimmers are not too hard. Yeah, like so, dude. I used this as the other guy, and I'm like, why in the? I was watching the golds, and I'm like, why in the hell did I buy this thing? They could literally have done like maybe if he was like down to like maybe see like let's see 4 times 3, so yeah, a 12 pan palette. Oh yeah, this guy or a 16 pan. Okay, definitely 16 pan palette. I would have kept it longer, but this thing is something I don't even like. I'm like, why did I buy this? Okay, so picky space. So I decided to pick a pencil item, which is this guy from Tarte. I have no idea where this guy came from. Probably from a BoxyCharm or a Kind of Beauty, which I decided not to do that. Because I think they're doing. I'm probably going to unsubscribe to that box because I think they're having issues over there. So I'm having BoxyCharm, and it's like literally the 24th, and my box is still not freaking here. It hasn't even. They shipped it finally on the 20th, which I did about 3 days later. And then we subscribed 3 days later, but I'm like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, I should have got that freaking thing by now. So anyway, so here's this thing. I don't have much left on this guy, so he's gonna be kind of one of those stupid give me products. I hate those. So there's that, and I hate when people do these things and they're like, oh, I want to use it like 2 times. I'm like, okay, that's kind of pointless. But yeah. But at least make it a little bit enjoyable. I'm like, okay, I used it up. I did my 2 uses. I'm like, okay, good job. But yeah, that's one reason I don't like doing these whole things. So again, that's how much I have left. So that's a gimme. So yeah, I still have because I don't know if you count the shadow stick and this, which let me show you what the. So this guy's just a black, and this is the one that's going to be more of a pain in the neck because it's a champagne. I don't have much left. It's going to be in the corner, but it's mostly going to use this part right here. It's going to be in the gold. Okay, cool. So there's that guy. Okay, so most recent purchase, I do of course have the HBT and the Mora palettes, but again, I don't want to hit paint on them, and I don't want to do a usage goal, so I'm not really counting that one. But they did came around the same time I got my Physician Formula stuff. So, and I know this guy I need to use up because it's starting to dry out. When, of course, I got it. I did revive it a little bit, so that's what it looks like. This guy was super easy to hit paint, like literally, I don't do uses, but maybe 5 at the time. But yeah. So I did revive a little bit of Face Warrior, and it's still going strong. I hate to say, if you want to try these putty products, go to ColourPop. But yeah, go to ColourPop. I know the Super Shogs do dry up on me real quick, but their cheek products seem like they last longer. Especially anything that is, and of course they have a putty form like similar to it, but the highlighters have last decently. I haven't had an issue with the putty highlighter that I did buy that did dry up. So I did use to finish the whole thing without it drying up. The blush, no. That was, and then of course I think I tried a bronzer on that was super dry. So anything more like a satin or whatever that kind of thing is, yeah, those things seem like they last the longest. So let me swatch this dude. I'm trying to swatch on the side so you can see. It's just like a sparkly top coat type of thing. It's supposed to be similar to the Fenty, but this is similar to not this. This is a putty formula, not a powder formula. Okay, so 8 of clubs. So my favorite color is pink. So I'm like either pink or black, and I'm like I don't want to do not pink pencil, so it's going to be hello. This guy from Elf. So we have a little chubby stick, Elf chubby stick thingy, and so yeah, this is the Libby sticks. The ones I've tried in the past, of course, went bad, so I want to use them up. I had them all gone. Then Rania sent me some, so I'm like, she doesn't do pink, which I think is funny because she was doing this, and she's like, pick something that you don't want to paint. She got the Joker, and I'm like, and in my head I was like, pick a pink lipstick, but yeah. So the Cherry Bomb, this is the matte, which again is not a red, but whatever. So that's what it looks like. Actually, let me swatch a little bit better. These things are the same size of a mini lipstick, so these should be very easy to finish up. So yay! And I want it. That's how much I pay. Yeah, these things are very easy to use up because they are similar. They're about the same size as a mini. Depends on the mini. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. So there's that. Okay, so I am going to do this week. I am going to do a video of a lip swatch video. I had nasty comments like, do a tutorial, watch a tutorial, you don't know what you're doing. I had another one was like, yeah, smartass was like, obviously you don't know how to put on makeup. I'm like, okay, whatever. Try waking up about 4 o'clock in the morning and it's like 4 p.m. and your makeup still looks good. I did refreshen it up a little bit. So yeah. So I haven't decided. Maybe I might do a video how I refresh my makeup. I don't think it looks too bad. Again, but yeah. It goes, of course, underneath the eyes is a little bit drying, but whatever. But yeah. So that's that. So I might do this week a tutorial. I like to do those on the weekend because Jason's not home, and sometimes I'm off, sometimes I'm not. So the last item is a 9 of Hearts, and this is a warm tone item, and I'm just going to do this orange blush. I'm gonna say hit pan. These things are not. This is one of the things I do want to use up eventually. So yeah. So I guess yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. About like say less than 0.10, so about say 0.9 ounces or so in this guy. So it shouldn't be hit too hard to hit pan. As a blush, I'm gonna give you a swatch. So yeah, if you check my tutorials, I like to do the whole warm tone type of thing as a bronzer. That's what I did today to kind of slap it across my forehead real quick and up in here just to blend out. My highlighter is very icy for my liking. It works, but whatever. Of course, and that's one of my Tarte and Stunner. I think it is, or it's one of those guys. But yeah, so there's that guy. So that's what I'm going to be using it this way. So that's where I'm at this on this deck of painting. So yay, comment, subscribe, anything like that, and I see you guys later in my next video. Probably be like I say, a freaking Friday or Saturday. Probably a Friday. So yeah, and check you guys later. Bye guys.